What if I told you that the building blocks for America's future, from advanced military tech to the AI revolution, are being forged right now, and you could be part of it? We are diving deep into 3 stocks that aren't just riding trends, they're creating them. These are my top high momentum picks with the potential to reshape industries by 2026. Forget the meme stock madness. We are talking about companies with tangible assets, massive government backing, and solutions to some of the world's most critical shortages. Stick around, because you're about to get a front row seat to the future of American innovation and learn how you might capitalize on it. First up, let's talk about a company that's essentially building a national security asset from the ground up, USA Rare Earth, or USAR. Now, what are rare earth elements? They're the secret sauce in everything from F-35 fighter jets and Tomahawk missiles to the electric vehicle motors in your driveway. For decades, the world has been almost entirely dependent on China for these critical materials. This isn't just an economic issue, it's a massive geopolitical vulnerability. This is where USA Rare Earth steps in. They are pioneering the first fully domestic, vertically integrated mine-to-magnet supply chain in the United States. Picture this. They pull critical minerals out of the ground at their Round Top Mountain project in Texas, process them, and turn them into high-performance permanent magnets, all on American soil. This isn't just a plan on a whiteboard, it's happening. And here's the game-changing catalyst. The US government is all in. They're not just offering verbal support, they're putting their money where their mouth is. We're talking about a staggering $1.6 billion in government investment and support to build out this domestic supply chain. This is a clear signal that Washington views this project as vital to national and economic security. Think of USAR as the ultimate picks and shovels play for the 21st century. Instead of betting on one specific EV company or defense contractor, you're investing in the foundational materials that all of them need. As geopolitical tensions rise and the push for reshoring critical manufacturing intensifies, USA Rare Earth is positioned perfectly. They're not just digging for minerals, they're building a fortress of American self-sufficiency, and that momentum could be explosive heading into 2026. Now, let's pivot from the ground to the sky, and even to the digital world. Our second pick is a company tackling a shortage you might not even know exists, but it's one that could bring the entire tech industry to its knees. I'm talking about helium, and the company is NUAI Energy and Digital, or NUAI. You probably think of helium for party balloons, but its most critical use is in high-tech manufacturing. It's an irreplaceable element for cooling the magnets in MRI machines and, most importantly, for manufacturing semiconductors. The very AI chips that power companies like NVIDIA and Intel depend on a stable supply of ultra-pure helium. Here's the problem. We are in the middle of a severe global helium shortage. The world's primary source has historically been the US National Helium Reserve, but that's been winding down its sales for years. Other major producers like Russia and Qatar are geopolitically unstable, creating massive supply chain risks for North American tech giants. This is where NUAI Energy and Digital comes into the picture. They are laser-focused on exploring and producing helium right here in North America. They're essentially creating a secure, domestic supply line directly to the tech hubs that need it most. Think of them as providing the lifeblood for the AI revolution. Without helium, you can't cool the equipment needed to fabricate the next generation of advanced AI chips. The investment thesis here is simple and powerful. As AI continues its exponential growth, the demand for chips will skyrocket. And as chip manufacturing becomes more complex, the demand for helium will skyrocket right alongside it. NUAI is another classic picks and shovels play. You're not betting on which AI model will win. You're betting on the one thing they all need to exist. By securing a domestic source of this critical gas, NUAI is providing security and stability to the most important industry of our time, creating a powerful catalyst for growth through 2026 and beyond. All right, we've covered the physical building blocks of technology and defense. Now, let's move to the building blocks of life itself. Our third and final pick is a bit different. It's a high-risk, high-reward play in the biotech space, but one with the potential for life-changing returns and, more importantly, life-saving results. The company is Corvus Pharmaceuticals, or CRVS. Corvus is at the forefront of immunotherapy, developing a novel treatment for T-cell lymphomas, a difficult-to-treat group of cancers. Their lead drug candidate is called soquelitinib. Forget trying to pronounce that. What you need to know is what it does. In simple terms, it's a smart drug. Unlike traditional chemotherapy, which is like a carpet bomb that destroys healthy cells along with cancerous ones, soquelitinib is a highly targeted ITK inhibitor. It selectively targets and shuts down the specific pathways that cancer cells use to grow and survive, while leaving healthy cells largely untouched. So, why Corvus and why now? The catalysts are all about the data. The early-stage clinical trial results for soquelitinib have been incredibly promising. We are seeing patient response rates that are significantly better than what you'd expect from existing treatments, and with a much more manageable side effect profile. Patients who had exhausted all other options are seeing their tumor shrink. This is the kind of data that gets the medical community and investors very excited. The momentum is building towards a pivotal moment. Corvus is on a clear path to begin its larger, late-stage pivotal trials, which are the final step before seeking FDA approval. We are looking at this milestone happening in the run-up to 2026. A successful outcome in these trials could transform the standard of care for these cancers and turn Corvus into a major player in the oncology space. This is definitely the most speculative of our three picks. Biotech is inherently risky. Clinical trials can fail. But with soquelitinib, Corvus isn't just making a slight improvement on an old drug. They are pioneering a completely new mechanism of action. If they succeed, the upside isn't just significant, it's potentially astronomical. This is a true speculative growth play, driven by cutting-edge science and the potential to make a profound impact on patients' lives. So there you have it, 3 distinct paths to potential high momentum by 2026. Let's break it down. On one side, you have the picks and shovels plays, USA Rare Earth and New Era Energy and Digital. These companies are providing the essential, foundational materials for national security, EVs, and the AI revolution. Their value proposition is built on solving critical shortages and reshoring supply chains. The government backing for USAR and the undeniable demand from the tech sector for NUAI provide a strong, tangible foundation. The risk here is lower, tied more to execution and market dynamics than to a single binary event. On the other side, you have the speculative growth play, Corvus Pharmaceuticals. This is a bet on breakthrough science. The potential reward is massive, but it comes with the inherent risk of clinical trials. You're betting on a single drug, soquelitinib, to change the world for a group of cancer patients. Success could lead to exponential growth, while failure could be a major setback. Your personal investment strategy will determine which of these makes more sense for you. Are you looking for a more grounded play on massive, undeniable macro trends? Then USAR and NUAI are your focus. Are you willing to take on higher risk for the potential of explosive, biotech-driven returns? Then Corvus is the one to watch. Or perhaps, a balanced approach with a bit of both is right for your portfolio. The key takeaway is that the biggest opportunities often lie in the foundational companies that everyone else relies on. Whether it's the magnets for our defense, the helium for our chips, or the medicine for our future, these 3 companies represent powerful, forward-looking narratives. Do your own research, understand the risks, and get ready for an exciting couple of years. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments which of these stocks you find most compelling. See you next time.